Yo, what up, what up? Welcome back. Your host B. Rod, co-host
J. Bell.
And this is
Final Thoughts.
Today's topic: what the F is wrong with Kanye West?
Who? Kanye West. Let's check it out.
Planned Parenthood was made by Margaret Sanger, a known eugenics with the KKK, to control the Jew population. When I say Jew, I mean the 12 lost tribes of Judah, the blood of Christ, who the people known as the race black really are. This is who our people are. Biting my tongue on my political opinion because I thought it would be better for my children. And now you look up and my kids are going to a school that teaches black kids a complicated Kwanzaa. I prefer my kids knew Hanukkah than Kwanzaa. At least it will come with some financial engineering.
The thing about it, me and Adidas, is like, I could literally say anti-Semitic shit and they can't drop me. I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. Now what?
Adidas is ending its partnership with Kanye West. The German sneaker giant says it does not tolerate anti-Semitism and any other sort of hate speech.
So,
What you think? What you got going on?
I don't know. I mean, he is still a genius, right?
Oh,
A genius.
here we go.
Here we go.
So I think when people say that, I think they're conflating being very talented with being a genius. Do you feel like that?
Yeah.
You can be really, really good at your craft. That doesn't necessarily make you a genius. I could be wrong. That's just me. That's just my opinion. What do you think?
I think you can be a genius at your craft, but I think we, especially in Kanye's, when we talk about him, we kind of try to transfer that to other things.
Areas.
And it's like he can be a genius at production and making music, fine, but let's not give him a pass for stupid shit.
Because you stupid.
Because what? Geniuses aren't able to do anything stupid because they're genius. Like, no, come on, bro. So we just all good with White Lives Matter. Really? Really? Him and Candace Owens of all people.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
They're birds of a feather, so they flock together.
Now listen, that's called motherfucking bars, nigga.
I don't like him, but of course he's praised Candace Owens before. He always said that he likes the way she thinks she's like out of the box or whatever.
Of course. And look at what they married. Kanye's song, his lyrics. As soon as you get on,
y'all know the rest.
Yeah. What did he marry? You seen Candace Owens' husband? The proof is in the pudding.
Coinky dink.
I think not.
I think not.
No. So he's made a whole lot of like, why is he in the news so much right now? All of the stuff he's saying. Like,
Yeah.
he's been on Twitter saying he's gonna go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, which
okay.
which prompts a ban. I think that's, like, that's unacceptable. Even though he said DEFCON incorrectly, it's DEFCON and not DEFCON.
But you gotta understand Kanye. To understand Kanye, he did that on purpose. You feel me? To make, to
bring
that's
up the
how
conversation.
Yeah.
If you're a Kanye stan, what is wrong with you?
You are disturbed. True.
if you're still a Kanye stan anyway, what's wrong with you?
Well, what he say? Slavery was a choice. He wasn't talking about the actual shackles. He was talking about the mental.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because they didn't have actual shackles. And people who ran after them on a horse with guns. And
they didn't have actual guns.
You know.
What is wrong with people?
It was a choice because they would bring literally the strongest person in front of you and like just beat them to hell.
Yeah. Break them down in front of you.
Right there in front of you. Yeah. But it was a choice.
Yeah. Sounds like a choice. Sounds like a choice. What happened? Well, I think I know what happened. But between Kanye West saying George Bush doesn't care about black folks and Kanye West saying slavery is a choice.
If white lives matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Clearly he's not on his medication.
No shit.
And I'm getting tired of that too. Everybody's bringing the whole him being bipolar and not being on his meds and all that. Like, he's consciously making some of these decisions. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Probably all of them.
He's making the choice definitely to be where he is now.
Yeah, he's not as crazy as people trying to make him out to be. And it's like, all right, he's a genius. That's what y'all saying. But he's not on his meds. And y'all also are saying that. So which one is it? Like, how can you be a genius and you're not on your meds and you just going off, you flying off the rails? Is genius and insanity the same thing?
Good question.
It's a thin line.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. It's a thin line. And he's demonstrating that very much so. In the fact that I think he was on Drink Champs talking about his attacks on Jewish people and being all extra with that. And then he said his deal with Adidas.
Yeah.
And he was like, he literally said, I can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me. And then Adidas dropped him.
Gotcha, bitch.
Well, I think from his stands, they say that he wanted to get out of the deal. So he made these statements to get out of the deal for free. Instead of having to, go to court and try to get out of these deals.
Yeah.
Now, that is something I haven't researched. And if that is the case, then it's kind of like a gamble. All right, yeah, you got out of the contract, but you said some messed up stuff.
Yeah.
Really?
Really, nigga?
You know what I mean? Like, really?
That contract was basically what made him a billionaire. And now that it's gone, he is no longer a billionaire. I don't know if that matters to him. He's still worth a lot of money. I think like $400 million or something like that. But I don't know if that matters as much now to him. Like, would this crazy bipolar Kanye care about losing, $3 billion?
Like, I'm just asking questions here, okay?
Is that an important thing to him?
I don't know. I just feel like every time I see him, he's just on some anti-black stuff. That's how I feel. Everything he's saying, he's not saying anything that deals with or helps the black race. He's trying to be this person, or at least his stands think so, that's trying to advance the black race or just educate. Oh, we were the original Jews. Where do you get this information?
Then I must know. I got to know, nigga. What's up?
We were the original Jews? Black people? First. So this is not a Middle Eastern religion, right? Like Judaism. It's not from the Middle East. Because, they had so many Negroes in the Middle East, right? It just baffles my mind when we talk about history. And he's making these claims. And I've heard these claims before. And it's just an attempt to be the closest to God. to say that we're so special.
Oh, your God.
That's exactly what it is. It's people who want to feel more special than other people. That's what it comes off as to me, anyway.
Yeah.
You want to be God's chosen people. You know, you want to be closest to Him, which means that you have to believe that there are people who aren't as close to Him.
Which is also crazy, because it's like, so let's just say we are the original Jews. Now what? Where do we go from here?
What do we do now?
What do we do now?
What do we do?
Because who has power? Jewish people. Now Kanye was right about that.
Yeah.
He's damn sure right about Jewish people being like some of the richest people on the earth and having power in the entertainment industry. He's absolutely correct about that. But saying that black people are the original Jews, what's that going to do? Let's just say we all accept it. That's just going to not make the already billionaires and millionaires who are Jewish and white not billionaires and millionaires? Like, come on, son.
Come on, son.
Come on, son. And this is supposed to be the genius, y'all.
Dude, calm down.
Fucking worship?
Smart guy.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't always translate into something else that he's doing. He could be a genius at making music. But this whole thing he's doing with race wars is chaotic.
It's wild. It really is. It's interesting to me because it's people don't really understand that being Jewish is what we call ethno-religion, right? Ethno-religion. We have ethno-religions, we have lingo, other things like that, right? So it's not only a religion. You can be black and be Jewish. You can be ethnically Jewish as well. Which means you share a specific culture, right? That doesn't have to be a part of the religion at the same time. So to me, it's like saying that black people were the first Jews. Like, it's like saying nothing, you know.
All right.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
And why should we care about that, you know? But that's where he is with it. And it didn't just start with Kanye. There are people who've been saying this stuff for a long time. Black Israelites, y'all seen them on the streets preaching all that. Man. Y'all definitely seen them. Yeah. I know we ain't the only ones.
Yeah.
So it's not like this came from nothing. He's getting his information from somewhere. As wrong and as crazy as it is.
I just, like, what history are you... Okay, so you're saying these things, you're making these claims. What do you have to prove this? Like, I just want you to share information. I see the guys that are black Israelites and they look like Q dogs or something. All that. you see them in the Chicago area, I think. Yeah, and it's like, dog, why are y'all doing all of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's so bad about African history? The place where all of humanity came from. What's so wrong about that? We just so hyped up on loving us some white Jesus. That's the way I feel when I hear people say, we were the original Jews or Hebrews and Israelites and all this kind of stuff. All I hear is like, oh, I love me some white Jesus. That's all I hear. Because where does anything, as black people, African come from? You think it came from the, white Jesus? Like, seriously? This is the Middle East. And then you get to actual Jesus, who wasn't even a Christian. He was a Jew. It literally says, I-N-R-I, King of Jews. He wasn't even a Christian. And we just go. I don't know.
We go crazy.
You.
My my final thoughts on this is just stop listening to Kanye, please. He's losing a whole lot of money, rightfully so. Rightfully so. It's time. It's time that he is knocked off of his pedestal because he's been up there. He's been feeling a little too comfortable up there for too long, I think, and he feels like he can get away with this type of thing. So I'm glad that there's consequences for his actions. I'm not mad about it at all. This has been a long time coming. So another thing about his attack on Jewish people, for whatever reason, like for some reason people like to bring up the idea that Jews are controlling the banks and all of this other stuff, and it's like, yes, that is accurate. People don't understand the history of why this is a thing, though. People think that the Jews had some kind of nefarious plot to control the world, and so they started taking control of the banking system.
Alex Jones.
And all of that. You're right. They're trying to turn the freaking frogs gay.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the freaking frogs gay. Serious crap.
But that's not what this is. If you know anything about history, about especially Christian history, you will understand that when Christians were in power and there was a monarchy in many places, they denied Jews a lot of places of work. But at the same time, there was a law against lending money. I think it was called usury. There was a law against it because of the Catholic Church. They saw it as a sin to lend money and to collect interest on it. So what they did was, no Christian person could be a moneylender. But since Jews weren't allowed to do a lot of things, guess who became the moneylenders?
Oh, I think we both know the answer to that.
Jewish people. Most of the people who were lending money had to be Jewish because they didn't have the fear of being excommunicated from the church for money lending. It wasn't a sin for them to do it. Fast forward many thousands of years later, because this was in like 1179 or something like that. And now, what do you know? You have many Jewish people who have power and have control over banking systems. This wasn't something that they designed. This was something that Christians designed. So if you want to be mad at somebody, you know who to be mad at. But that's my final thoughts on that. What you got?
My final thoughts not gonna be that deep. Black people, stop fucking Kardashians. Stop supporting them. Stop having babies with them.
That's true.
Leave them the fuck alone. These are not good people. And I do believe Kanye when he says certain things about them, like they try to kidnap his baby. I'm like, yo, that's not far-fetched.
Probably not. Yeah.
I'm like, I believe him on that. Stop messing with these people. It's something. It's something that's just wrong with them.
This is a sickness!
And I'll leave that at that. Also, stop making like everything he says is just so genius. Oh my God, he could piss in the pot and throw it out a window and it's just genius. It's like, stop it.
Get some help.
Stop it.
Like Kevin Gates, bro.
Stop it.
Everything you say.
Oh my goodness, it's not. It's like the majority of us aren't that fucking dumb where we can't understand what is happening or what's being said. Stop being like, well, you gotta understand Kanye to understand Kanye.
What the does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Because Kanye a genius and he a billionaire, so he gotta have some kind of genius. I'm like, All right, people buy his stuff. That don't mean he's a genius at selling clothes. You know, like, stop it. Yeah. And you know that makes me, whatever. Y'all have fun. Y'all support who y'all support. Stop being stupid, though. That's my final thoughts.
Stop being stupid. Final thoughts. I like it.
Easy.
Probably the worst thing about this, I think, to me, is that he's gonna, in my opinion, he would probably use this to basically try and make everything that he said about Jewish people be like real. Like, look, I said this, and now they took all this money away from me. I told you the Jewish people they control everything. I'm right.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, dude. Got you.
You let you be this guy that's talking negatively about black people, and all of us be like, we should probably not support him, right?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Right. And then it's gonna happen. But for whatever reason, our community, it'd be a few of us that try to hold people like him accountable for their actions and the words and all the things that they say. It takes for white people to bring down judgment, and then it becomes an issue, and you'll have people on split sides like, well, we tried to hold him accountable, but nobody said nothing. But as soon as he say,
the worst ones is the black people who don't want to tear him down because he's black. Like, we got it same way, like everybody. Bill Cosby and all.
Yeah. You know? Because he's black, like, no.
Like, nah, he can get it too.
We trying to hold him accountable, and y'all really standing in the way of us trying to hold him accountable, but then be mad when other people slip through the you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, no, bro. He's one of those people. You can't just go on and say slavery was a fucking choice.
Nah, that's wild.
And it's just okay. No. No, you are a millionaire talking about slavery being a choice. You're not even broke at this point. Oh, well, he was broke like everybody else.
Yeah.
Whatever, dog. Fuck Kanye.
And that's our final thoughts. Thank y'all for listening to our ramblers once again. Your host B. Ryder, co-host.
And my host name is Fuck Kanye.
Fuck Kanye. And this has been
Final Thoughts.
The fuck?
Fuck Kanye.
No thoughts.
Wait.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Good night, y'all.
Y'all got it, right?